Hey everyone, welcome to the VR Show presents Our World Podcast, Episode 1. I am Rayron VR.
And I'm Queen.
And shabam, there we are. Hey guys. So for this episode, we are going to just experiment, kind of take a chillax episode just to go through what we're going to be talking about and how we're going to proceed with the VR show. And so let's take it from there. So some of the episodes we're looking at doing is that we're going to be looking at potentially episode zeros when it comes to gameplay.
Testing games.
Right. So with the episode 0 concept, it's going to be testing new games that we want to do, just reviewing test plays, and if you guys like them, if we have a lot of likes, a lot of comments saying to continue on with the gameplay.
Or if we just like them.
Oh yeah, if we
get addicted to them.
Yeah, which there's a lot of games.
We get addicted easily.
Right. Right now I've been stuck on freaking SimCity, the new one. Finally, since it went offline, which is a whole nother topic in itself for later.
Stick of truth for me.
Yeah, stick of truth for her. We'll be doing episode 0, so it'll be test play. So pretty much the whole concept behind that is, like I said, we'll review the game, we'll test play it, and if we like it, or if you guys like it, then we'll make it into a how many episodes we want to make it and go from there. Of course, we got the Our World Podcast, which is something we just started with this episode. Just we're going to be looking at all sorts of random things. We're going to look at news articles. We're going to look at any major current events that are going on. Queen and I will debate it. We have some heated discussions about certain events. Our next episode will be looking at solar power streets. Yeah, so we're going to be looking into that article. Some things we're going to be looking at also is potentially salsa dancing lessons for the videos coming up for the channel. One thing that Queen's going to be trying to do, and she can go into this a little bit more in a bit, and we're going to be looking at potentially puzzle making. I'm not exactly sure how.
Love puzzles.
Yeah, she loves to make puzzles. We made 3D puzzle skyscrapers. Looking at getting potentially animals of 2D pictures. Just a puzzle making by photo, or maybe recording and just fast forwarding the video stream and just looking at that particular show. Queen, we want to talk about your cozy corner idea.
Yeah, so I'm eventually going to be starting Queen's Cozy Corner. It's something that I've been wanting to do for years. And it's just taking a lot of the crafting projects that I absolutely love doing, like crocheting, latch hooking. I love crafting, just everything.
A good example of that, and this is something that she made.
No, I did not make that, but this is something similar to what I have made in the past.
Okay, so something similar, just to get you an idea.
Yeah, this is a doily. And I have made doilies in the past. I did not make this one. This one was a gift to my mother.
For like target my head, some sort of dog.
Yeah, that was a gift to my mother.
So that's something we're looking into. And
it was not. It was not one that.
But she does make some things.
But I do make doilies like that.
Yeah.
But I did not make that specific one. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And I think if we like cook meals and stuff, we might do like the little cooking show or something, and throw that into the cozy corner as well.
Yep, and that'll be a separate series that we'll do. With that, just like how we do with the podcast here, we talk about news events, stuff like that. Cozy Corner will incorporate all the crafting things that we do for the VR channel. Next thing we're doing is we're actually doing a documentary on Queen. She's doing a Get Fit program, just something to inspire.
I want to lose 100 pounds. I am overweight, and I just, I used to be a nice, good, healthy weight even through after having kids, and then just finally I just went through a year or two period, and I just gained like massive weight all of a sudden, and it's not something that I'm used to. I was active, very active before, a good 150, 175, and now I'm over 200. Getting up there closer to 300 every time that I put a burger in my mouth. So I definitely want to drop 100 pounds.
Yeah, so we'll be doing a special with that and just tracking her progress and losing weight. Yeah. We'll be taking some pictures, doing measurements, just to show you guys that Queen will be a good inspiration for all those out there. They're also struggling through this. So that'll be a nice documentary that we'll be doing there. Another thing that Queen is doing is we're still debating on what the name's going to be. But right now we do have a Facebook page called In God We Trust. Right now we may be changing it to Guide to Faith potentially for the name of the series. But she's going to be just going through some excerpts from the particular Bible. And
I want to go. I want to have it so that, you know, if people don't always have access to a Bible, or if maybe they don't understand the Bible, or they haven't had access to a Bible, I want them to be able to get them. I want them to be able to learn, but I don't want to like force it down their throats, but I want to make it easier for them, you know. And sometimes people find that audio is easier than just picking up a book and reading. So I'm kind of hoping that, you know, by giving them access that way, that they'll have it. I want to also have interpretations. I love Messianic rabbis' interpretations of biblical literature. It fascinates me because that's what Jesus taught. You know, that back in the day they didn't have Christianity. Jesus was a Jew before, you know, Christianity came from his death. And so I really I want to kind of teach people the original message. You know, I find that religion has taken a huge step into multi-generational PTSD. And PTSD, like, we didn't know what it was, you know, and a lot of people struggled with it, even though, you know, and then finally we go to war, and then all of a sudden it's in the media everywhere. Right. And it's like everybody finally knows, hey, this is a problem. But it's not just with our soldiers, you know. So I wanna bring it back. It's like humanity needs healing from all of, you know, the dark ages. You know, it really was a catalyst.
And yeah, that's
what I want to get.
That's just several topics that she can cover with that. So again, as you can see, she's really.
I'm very passionate about it.
She's passionate about it. So that's a series that, again, it's not going to be for everyone. It's going to be, you know, just opinionated, and you know, we do have discussions on it. So that'll be something that she's going to be presenting with that. Next couple things to look at. We do have what we're going to probably call party poopers. It's just going to be one of those laugh at moments where, you know, we take all the negative comments from either YouTube or Facebook and literally post it in a video and just take some laughs.
There's always going to be bullies. Yeah. There's always going to be bullies, so and I'm just going to poke it. And it's like, ha ha ha! You're making fun of me. Why? I'm happier than you are.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be looking at with that, and probably just put like a little comment thing right above our heads and just show it, and then just laugh about it. So it's going to be something pretty funny in the future. Nothing we'll be looking into. Queen's mainly addicted to this, but we're probably going to be doing some Facebook games reviews.
I haven't been doing a lot of Facebook games. I mean, I've played Facebook games in the past. I do get addicted to them very easily, but I hate them. I loathe them. They're one of those things that it's like you hate it, but you can't stop doing it. And that's kind of what Facebook games are for me. So since I do them a lot, we're thinking we're probably going to turn them into a video.
Okay. Some of the things we're looking at doing right now, behind the scenes, just doing a lot of meet and greet with people in our community. But right now, we're putting down a delay on that right now because real life and work and everything's kind of taking most of the time right now with that. So we're going to probably end up delaying that for a little bit. We've got excursions, meaning outdoor activities, and we're going to take pictures. We're going to be looking at going to Instagram. Go ahead.
I did not mention this before we started recording, and I'm sorry that I'm going to throw this on you now. Not too far from here is an Audubon wildlife area, and maybe we can do one of our outdoor excursions there.
Yeah, so that's just more things to think about. We are looking at going into Instagram to post a lot of our pictures. Right now we do have Facebook that we try to do it that way. It just makes it easier to upload, and logistically it's just the way we kind of tend to do pictures right now. We may continue to stay that way. So that way, if you want pictures, just go to our Facebook page. Just makes it a lot more easier. And then we're going to be doing some reviews. So we're looking at potentially doing critic reviews, just more of our own opinion from a standpoint. I'm more of an action sci-fi type of movie person. I don't know about you, Queen.
I tend to lean action. Sometimes I'll go to the chick flick, romance, comedy things, but for the most, I mean, I really have to be depressed or in some weird mood for those. More often than not, I tend to lean towards action, adventure. You know, for as much as I hate superhero movies because there's just so many of them, but at the same time, the movie industry has made them really good, and so I will keep watching them as long as they continue to bust out good movies.
And again, with the reviews, we will actually tie that with this podcast series, so it'll be like Our World Podcast presents review on, I don't know, some food that we ate or some movie that we saw and so forth. So it's going to be part of this series. So as you can see, there's multiple series that we're going to start recording here soon. Again, we are trying to upload Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday is going to be Saturday is going to be mostly a record day for us, and then Sunday is going to be when we upload everything for the week. So we're trying to keep it with that schedule. That way you guys know exactly when we're going to be uploading. And again, it's going to be 12 p.m. Central Time. So whatever time zone you guys are at, just plan for that accordingly. Trying to think of anything else off the top of my head. We have started this Electric series. The uploading should be before this video comes out, because again, everything's going to be scheduled based, so this video won't be out for a couple more days. So by the time you guys see it, that video will be out with the unboxing of the Scalextrics.
I think the Scalextrics is already up.
The unboxing video is out, but we also have a second video that shows us building the actual track.
Oh, yes.
That we view the cars, and the cars on there is going to be, we have the Bugatti Veyron, like ×3 in different colors.
Yeah.
We've got the McLaren MP4-12C.
Which I accidentally broke.
Yep, already. We're still trying to figure out how to record it because the cars go so dang quick.
Yeah,
it's hard to record. Some other ones I can't remember. We've got the Lamborghini Aventador cars. So we got several cars that it's going to be good to start recording. Skylanders, as you guys know, is pretty much our flagship video game right now. We can do so many video games, so many unboxing games. It's kind of like Pokemon crack. And then Disney came out with their Infinity,
which is just the exact same,
so
and it just gives us so much options.
Yeah, there's a lot of options, which is why we've been doing a lot of the unboxing videos with that.
And then of course the Sims is coming out with Sims 4 later this year, and that's kind of like Pokemon on crack too, because you got to collect all the expansion packs.
I like I said, I spent like $300 trying to get all the expansion packs for Sims 3. It's ridiculous. I'm still one pack short.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But again, we bought all that so that way, you know, we have all the expense packs for the recording, and we have everything we need there to present a good quality video for you guys. So, trying to think on top of my head, I think that's pretty much everything for this episode. I think we've been going close to 20 minutes now, so it was a really good episode actually. That was only going to end up like 10 minutes, but I ended up talking about a lot of things. So with that, again, this is the very first episode of Our World Podcast. This is more of the pilot episode, showing you how the format's going to run, and some of the future seasons that we're going to be uploading, you know, puzzles, reviews, all sorts of things like that. So with that, thank you for watching this video in its entirety, and see, after this, you guys can subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see any more new videos. Again, my mind can't think right now, brain's having issues talking, but so yeah, if you guys like this video, again, please subscribe, helps us a lot, and to produce better quality videos for you guys. And then we'll eventually start uploading a lot more content. And again, Monday through Friday is when we're going to look at uploading. Also, if we're not editing or recording Saturday or Sundays, I think we're going to make that our dedicated streaming, which that's a whole nother topic I think we'll save for another Our World Podcast. But we have a whole Twitch that we want to be doing. We're going to be doing it live, so again, just Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and we do have a Twitter account. It's just a VR show. Just search and you'll be able to find it. Again, the VR show, what it stands for. So originally we just didn't have anything what the VR stood for. In this case, we decided to go ahead and put dots in between the VR, and it stands for Very Random. We are the Very Random Show.
And we're proud of being random.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to make us truly unique. Yeah, we are heavily focused in the gaming community because I'm a huge gamer.
But we do have other interests.
Right.
That's not all we are. And we're hoping that by having a broad variety of content that, you know, people are going to enjoy it too. Because, you know, there may be cliques in high school, but when you get into the real world, cliques go out the window.
And there's so many different hobbies, and that's one of the reasons why I like this show, is because we try to expand outside gaming. There's much more than just the gaming community. You've got, you know, we're trying to present skill electrics, we're trying to present all those other hobbies.
TV, movies. We love food.
Yeah, food. Again, going back to gaming, unfortunately. Tabletop gaming. I'm huge into Warhammer 40k for
board games, card games. I mean, I'm
getting to Drop Zone Commander, but there's so many things we're gonna be recording. It's not even funny. So yeah, I think I'm gonna shut up now. So, and again, to wrap things up, so the VR show, very random show, and that's why we said our logo being. I can probably find the logo here. Give me a few minutes here so I can actually explain what the heck our logo is since we're doing all this. So let me quickly find one of our logos here. In the meantime, Queen will continue to talk about whatever she wants to talk about.
You mean the one that's in the background behind us?
No, the background behind us. So give me a few minutes. I'll bring up the actual logo here. Yeah, it's something I wasn't planning on doing, but I think it's important to describe our logo here. So let me find the image here real quick for you guys so I can show you exactly what the heck we're talking about. So I'm going to go ahead. I think there we go. Sweet. So let me go ahead and make this bigger for you guys to see. So this is our logo, the VR show, very random. That's what the VR stands for. Rayron, that's myself. That's just our gaming nickname that we take. Queen is hers. Oh, Queen of Denial is actually her full nickname that she took, but Queen for short.
I shortened it.
And then Your World, Our Content. That's pretty much saying that we're taking anything random from the world we live in, good old planet Earth, you know, Holy Terra in Latin, I think, if I remember correctly. And then our content. That's stuff that we produce for you guys. So that is our logo in a nutshell. I'm going to get rid of that so you see our pretty little faces. And then the logo for us, again, being Our World Podcast, just presenting whatever heck we want. So it's going to be, we're going to try to make it the flagship video for our channel.
We're going to try to do this daily.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
We may slack a little bit. We're sorry.
It just depends on what content's out there. So with that, I think this video's gone long enough. Again, thank you if you've reached the end of this video. Greatly appreciate watching. And again, from the VR show, Our World Podcast, I am Rayron VR.
And I'm Queen.
And thank you for watching this episode of Our World Podcast. Episode 1 or the pilot, depending on how you want to see it. Hey guys, Rayron VR here. If you liked the video you just watched, please give the video a like. And for more videos just like this one, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter for content beyond our videos. Thanks for watching the VR show. I am Rayron VR.